The mention say, Ebia, opening I quit to Fanajunian calling so. If you want to know exactly the basis upon which the EC commissioners and deputy commissioners LCAU or more, they should go to the likes of Bryce Simmons and Franklin Kuju. They have a whole dossier on the activities of the EC with respect to procurement, breaches in the area. That in itself is a handful. Apart from that, Openia equal to, can he tell me exactly the percentage President Akufo-Addo used to win in the 2020 elections? And likewise, the percentage Mr. Mahama got to lose in the 2020 elections. And what figure will he use? That's a demonstrably, incompetent crop of commissioners. You cannot, common arithmetic, they are getting it wrong, especially when you have computers and you have calculators available to be able to do so in terms of advanced technology. So, if not that somebody wanted to manipulate the system, I don't think they will have gotten there. Etosubiu, have you ever witnessed in the Fourth Republic such an organized delay coalitions before? What would be that?
Debut.
And you think that these people are competent? Even if they are competent, you could see say there was some grand agenda to manipulate the results for and on behalf of a particular party. These delayed coalitions can never be something accidental. It was planned. It was planned. And you see, I don't think say a petition is the way to go. What the president ought to do is to set up or to conduct a forensic audit of the activities of the EC before the 2020 elections up to the 2024 elections. Two, through that, they should find out their procurement processes. How can you have a EC that a biometric device will get lost and will not want to divulge the truth to anybody else? Three, what will we say? Yeah, elections say we. I'm an electoral commissioner or come be a soldier for in the Fourth Republic. What will be that? So I think that was true. Because
almost some mujia so the cartel say the EC is biased, the EC displayed gross incompetence, actions and inactions undermined the public confidence, and as well as to breach of fundamental human rights and all of that.
Fundamental human rights in India, breach in India, typically of South, and they are trying to explain away the fact to say a time limit was too short for them to have added some. Well, you have the administrative authority. From the time I'm creating here up to the time I got the constitutional instrument in there, I don't think it's a really half time. That was a constitutional breach, and it was a breach of human rights. And I think Article 42 or so of the Constitution, is it 42 or 45, talks about the inalienable right of the citizen to vote in deciding who becomes his or her president or his or her parliamentarian. So if the Electoral Commission that has the mandate, the administrative right to ensure that things of that nature are done rightly, and any Ghanaian of sane and of 18 years could exercise his universal adult suffrage, this you couldn't do. That display of incompetence is unacceptable. And in 2024 elections, if not the vigilance of the lives of the Tomane Buama and Dr. Tako Computer, I'm very sure that on the day of elections, this country will have been plunged into some kind of chaos. Imagine the number of people that transfers illegally were done without their knowledge. And if not the vigilance of these two and their IT, directorate, the NPP was quiet about that. That is why I've told NPP that as part of a reasons of Mogadano, somebody like Mr. Nimako should not be the director of elections.
Why?
He shouldn't. Or because it displayed gross incompetence. There was not a single day he was able to find out any error in the activities of the EC. It took the other side to do so. is not good enough for that particular portfolio.
And they also cite social media posts by Bosman Asare displaying bias against the NDC, and then Peter Apiahin also identified as a known card-bearing member of the NPP. And so the four people, that's the EC boss, Jim Mensa is the chairperson, and then Bosman Asare, deputy chairperson, Samuel Yetiti is also a deputy chairperson, and then the Peter Apiahin. So these four people, no, they want them out.
Mr. Ahunse, President nomination, higher appointment to the EC, Ama Kodeyo, and other civil society organizations, including religious communities and leaders, asking the president to disappoint that person. What is that?
96.7 FM.
Indeed, Dr. Tuahi and Co, if they have principles and they have scruples, he would have resigned. How do you say that a whole party is an existential threat to the democracy of the country? You have already demonstrated your bias. You just have to be very careful the way and manner you speak in the public domain.
Mm-hmm.
As for Madame Mensa, I don't know others. I think it's for listening to the former first lady and other things. I don't think that is a strong point. I don't think it's a strong point. But she's not really demonstrated competence over the years, and it's like she's easily manipulable. She's easily manipulable. And I don't think that is good enough.
But so does it mean say after Farijan, Charlotte Osebai she was asked to leave, and then Madam Jimensa for the past 8 years or no, so among for so on. Then we'll go and bring another person. Another government comes in and on so is that how it's going to be?
That new person is our question now, Mobisano. I've already answered this question on 3FM today. Look, we can go by the reforms or the proposition as the reform propositions are for the and man has also some on several times. Look, all you need to do is to let people apply. Now, once they have applied, we shortlist about 5 of them. They go to Parliament, they vet it. After the vet, let Parliament vote. Who becomes the commissioner should have two-thirds majority of MPs vote. So with that, the person has the support of the people of Ghana because they are represented by our MPs. And two-thirds is not a small number to just get. And go and occupy that. That means that both sides will have confidence. Both sides will have confidence in the choice of the commissioner that is taken. The rest can become deputy commissioners. That's how I see it. Because they have not demonstrated any kind of competence. I will believe that if not the vigilance of the NDC and they taking their own security into their own hands, these delayed coalitions could have easily resulted in so many of the MP seats switched to the other side.
Doc, Mami Fonsi, Namenda was serious.
All
right. Dr. Jonathan Asante-Ochre, a senior lecturer at University of Cape Coast, and was also a political analyst. You don't say your friend, no?
Big 96.7